Alright guys, so gonna tell you a little story, okay? So February 2017, I was doing a fitness instructor course in Sallynoggin College. The reason I did this course was because my parents kind of forced me to. They said they kicked me out if I didn't go. So anyway, so I went to do my work experience at a place called Anytime Fitness in Dunleary. And I was a bit surprised because the manager there seemed very happy when he saw me. He was a black gentleman, and he seemed extremely friendly, almost like too friendly. I should have seen the signs, but back then I was a bit gullible. Anyway, so he said, "Oh, we can help you like shadow for like personal trainers and stuff. We can help you and we can also talk about things like opportunities and threats to Anytime Fitness." Okay, so I did that. For the most part I was just cleaning. Then one day he invited me into his office and he asked me to give him some business ideas. I think these guys were trying to use me, looking back, but I didn't realize at the time. I messaged one of my friends who went to go to Sallynoggin College, and he said, from the sounds of it, they're just using you, which is exactly what they were doing. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I went to his office. I gave him the opportunities and threats, and all the opportunities and threats I gave him were either were already in place, or they weren't really feasible, if you know what I mean. So I did that, and after that, towards the end of my time there, for the last couple of days, kind of just started to ignore me. If I try to start a conversation with him, he just go on his phone like that. You know what I mean? So he's a passive aggressive bitch, but so the thing is, he wanted to use me, and I think he was actually quite foolish, and he won't admit this himself, because I'm like, in his eyes, I'm like an embarrassment to him, because he saw me and he thought, oh, because I go to college in Sallynoggin College, that means I'm really smart, which is not the case at all. Okay, I don't consider myself to be smart. And getting into Sallynoggin College is so easy. You don't even need Leaving Cert. You just go in on application day and just set your application online, show up to your interview, and you're pretty much in. Like, there's no real entry requirements really, if you know what I mean. So anyway, so I left there a bit confused as to why he started ignoring me, but looking back, I think it's because I hurt his pride, and I get the idea that he probably thinks Sallynoggin College people are stupid, and he's not going to take anyone on from Sallynoggin College again. But what can you do? So he obviously thought I was some kind of genius, and that was not the case at all. Maybe he got that. Maybe he got people from like UCD or DCU or Trinity coming in, and they were smart, and he was impressed by how they did. They did a lot better than they were expected to. But there's a big difference between going to UCD or Trinity and going to Sallynoggin College. All right, do you know what I mean? So that's the thing. So this guy, he's a user. He'll be very nice to you when he's trying. If he can get something out of you. If he can't get something out of you, well, he's gone. He doesn't give a shit. That's the way he is. He's fake. He's passive aggressive, and not a fan of him. But I learned from this experience. I'm actually glad I did my work experience there, because now I learned something not by the book. I didn't learn the stuff I went there to learn, but I learned something else. If someone's being really, really nice to you, there's a good chance they're being nice to you because they want to get something out of you. All right, and as soon as you become useless to them, as soon as they realize they can't get anything out of you, then they're gone. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just on my phone. I'm not talking to you. So that's the thing. So lesson learned. Okay, so it's good to. It was a good experience looking back now. And I'm not gonna hate on Anytime Fitness, but I just know, he's not the only one. A lot of people are like this. Maybe he thought I could give him business opportunities and or give him business ideas. Maybe he thought I could help him help him progress Anytime Fitness. Hope so maybe he could get like a promotion or something, or a raise, but he didn't get that. So you know, that's what people are like. They'll oftentimes they're only nice to you because they're trying to get something out of you.